What's going on, guys? My name is Yellow S2K and I'm playing some MX versus ATV Reflex, and this is another custom track review. We are at Sand Double by Philip 42, and it's a really cool track. Visually it looks great, all kinds of objects, some kind of ugly trees there, but it works. You can see it's a sandy looking track, and that's what it's all about. This track is really cool because it's very rough. There's some kind of big gaps where you really got to rail outsides. Lots of different ruts and stuff, lots of choices, but I'll kind of talk about one negative that it has once we get through some riding. But let's just hit it. Starts a little weird. It's really tight, but not a problem at all. It's just how the track is. Starts off with this big double. I usually don't over jump that. Kind of screwed me up there, but I usually take that far inside rut. You'll see it later on, but I like this little double single into this outside, and it's really important to carry a lot of speed there because this triple, if you don't triple that, there's no other, the double single's so slow. You can see very rough. I usually try to drop the front in there so you can hit this triple nice and smooth. Same thing here. Try to rail some of the ruts if you can. That's a pretty big double. It's easy to case, but this little table is so small that it doesn't make too much of a difference. This is easy to over jump, but it's fun to rail this outside and then clear the whole thing. That's what it's all about. If you can hit that line every lap, that's going to save you a lot of time for sure. But you can see it's all about these kind of these outsides. Even though I'm hitting some not outsides, like right there. But it's because I'm somewhat familiar with the track. This is cool. Jump into the rut, and it sets you up perfect. And the braking bumps are actually there so you can land smoothly in that rut. It's really well done. You can see lots of ruts. You got to be patient. I'm not getting on the gas too early. I'm going into corners a little bit slower and trying to power out of them just by hooking these ruts. You can see I tried to push it a little bit too much there, and it screwed me up. That's lap time right there. That's a pass. Got to clear this stuff. You can't be casing these jumps. That's what it's all about. This one, okay, so I went to like a middle line back there, and it screwed me. You have to hit the outside line to clear that big spot, and it's actually totally worth it. Otherwise, you may as well just slow up and just do a little double. This is kind of cool. It's just a nice little rough spot. I actually lifted off because I thought I was at a different part of the track. What a noob. Always can kind of scrub that. Nice rough little kind of double right there. Big gap. That's a fun one. Another floater. Just trying to jump into the ruts. I like to take the inside here because it's real slow, and then you can just hook this other inside and just try to make the track as short as possible by doing that. Oh! A little sloppy there. It kind of makes it hard to hit this double, but not too bad. So this is the line that I like to hit. Hook that inside. You can go all the way to the outside and still like hook, or not hook, kind of push wide and hit that outside so you can hit this triple. I'll try to maybe remember to hit that next lap. Try to scrub that a little bit too much. You can see it's all about your flow. You got to be kind of in the zone, because look, this section is just ruined unless you hit the previous section correctly. And it's kind of a bummer, but it's awesome because there's actually some I don't know, if you screw something up, it actually hurts you and you're really screwed for a lot. Like usually if you make one mistake, you're just totally screwed for that next section. And that's awesome because it makes it where you really want to be on the ball and not just kind of pinning it, floating around, just going wherever it takes you like you can in a lot of like stock reflex tracks, for example. Let's go all the way outside here, see what this is like. Lots of speed, but I don't think you really need it. You can probably triple all the way there. I kind of like the double and then jump into that rut like I did on the first lap, though. Middle rut. I think that's the way to go because it'll give you lots of speed, and then you can hit this inside. Pretty easy, but you can see that double's actually pretty big right there. Not big, but difficult to clear from the setup you are given. That was a sad. I can't believe I'm not clearing this. I usually don't have a problem there, so hopefully I can hit it on one of these next laps. Yeah, I did it again. You gotta hit that outside. It's hard to remember some of these spots. I don't know. Hopefully I can get some of that through the rest of these laps, though. Kind of figure out some of these spots that I'm messing up. But you can see, I've spent a little bit of time on this track, and I'm struggling. I don't think I'm doing that bad, but I hope you guys all try it. It maybe looks a little bit easier than it is, but man, it's very rewarding when you hit a nice clean lap. There's that wall. Jumped a little bit too far. Hit the middle line. Really want to try to smooth out this next lap, but the hard thing is it's going to be getting rougher and rougher if I'm hitting the same ruts, you know. But let's actually try to go outside here. Let's go all the way outside. There's a little like lip before it. But you can see you can triple and then still hit the outside line here, so you can hit this one, and it sets you up just fine. Okay, let's try to focus. There's the triple. Double double. That was dumb. I shouldn't have scrubbed it that hard. There we go. The nice double. Table. Jumped it a little too hard. You can throw pretty big scrubs over that. Gotta clear that, man. Gotta clear that. See what I'm saying? I showed you that on the first lap, and it's like, if you miss that, look at all the time I just lost. It kind of sucks. I mean, it's great, but can't miss that thing. I like this. Jump into the rut. I didn't do it like I did on that first lap, but it's sweet. I love how that's set up. You can see it's a very difficult track. It pays off if you're patient, and it really does. And it's easy to kind of get in a zone of just trying to pin it everywhere and cross your fingers, but you really can't do that here. There's that double. Gotta hit that thing. Can't believe I was missing that before. Just being impatient, man. Yeah, you can totally clear that. You can totally clear that. Somebody's at my doorbell, but I'm not even gonna answer it. Like a boss. Let's finish out this next lap. I am having a lot of fun with this track. That's one thing. It's just something that you can always improve at, basically. You're not just kind of perfecting it and going down to like tenths of a second. You're really trying to eventually put together a decent lap. And it's once you do, it's awesome. It's like you feel like you got through a battle, you know? I mean, that's the dumbest way to explain it, but it's like, it's rewarding because it's difficult, you know? Okay, so I obviously ruined this, so I may as well just hop right to this inside and try to finish off this lap with a positive note. Let's try to really pick up the pace here. Scrub over the triple. Wasn't able to scrub this. Damn, so that's going to make it hard to clear this triple. You can see I dropped my nose, and it makes it a lot easier to actually go far there. Over jump, nice. Then you can just scrub that, hit the inside line. Case, that's a hard one to figure out the speed. You got to hit that a little bit faster. Like I said, important section back there. I like this. Oh, pushed wide, unfortunately. You can see if you're patient, man, damn, you can actually rail some of these ruts and carry a lot of speed, but it's just not easy. What a fun track, though, man. Great job. I like to see a lot of this. I like to see some unique obstacles. I can't believe I didn't clear that once. That's what I get. That's what I get. I'd like to go back, but I can't, unfortunately. And hit that outside line. I didn't hit that outside line once. And then you can just clear that whole thing, and it's just so sick. But, that's how it goes. Not a problem. It's just a quick look. But Philip42, thank you, man. Thank you for making this track. It's a very unique track, and that's what we need. We don't need the same old Supercross tracks and stuff like that. We just need some unique stuff, and I think you nailed it with this, man. I really do. I'm sure there's always changes with anything that you can make to improve it, but overall, dude, yeah, I think you did a great job with this whole rough thing. Oh my gosh. Still cleared it. Didn't even realize that was the finish line. But anyway, guys, thank you for watching. A little drawn out, about a 10-minute thing, but hope you guys download this. Let me know what you think, and then maybe I can actually put together a smooth lap later on for a separate video. But thanks, guys, and until next time, talk to you later. Peace out.